The International Great Black Read Aloud Day loves Black-owned bookstores. Today, we're highlighting a Better Life Bookstore in Daytona Beach, Florida, where it is operated by Hope Fellowship Church. Join in for the interview. Welcome to the International Great Black Read Aloud Day 2026 version. And we are here at a Better Life Bookstore in Daytona Beach, and we are delighted to highlight a Black-owned bookstore as part of our series this year. If you recall, when we first started, we visited several bookstores, some mortar and brick, we will say, that are owned by Black bookstore owners. And so we are delighted to have another chance to highlight a brick and mortar store that you can visit and patronize and buy books written by Black people.
Yes.
We want to remind you that here at the International Great Black Read Aloud Day, our goal is to encourage the exploration, purchase, and reading of books written by Black people. That is why we are here giving voice to words written by Black people all around the world. Our special guest today is Pastor Faye, and she is here at Hope Fellowship.
Yes,
and
welcome.
She manages a Better Life Bookstore.
Yes,
welcome.
Thank you. I'm delighted to be here and have this opportunity to share today. Very excited.
Yeah, we are so glad to be here. This is quite the bookstore. And so, of course, we have some questions we're going to ask you, but we'll also do a little free flow.
Okay.
Having a bookstore is a great undertaking.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes a lot because you got to find the books that you think your customers are going to purchase. How did Hope Fellowship decide that a bookstore was essential to the ministry's mission?
Our lead pastor, Bishop Derek Triplett, is a voracious reader. Mm-hmm. He is a lover of words, of books, and being under his leadership, I, of course, cued in on that. Mm-hmm. And he also not only does that for himself, but he wanted to encourage all of us mm-hmm. to be lifelong learners. Mm-hmm. And so my idea was, let's make it really easy. Uh-huh. Let's remove all the obstacles. All you got to do is come to your church mm-hmm. and you have books. And yes. So that was really the genesis mm-hmm. of the idea. Now, in saying my thought was, let's make it easy. It has not been easy. Let me say that right off the bat. It has not been easy, but that was how the idea came about.
Oh, that's right. That's exciting. Yeah, so when you come to church, you can just, pop over to the bookstore and get get your essential learning material, right?
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
So along with quite a few other things, as we've shown them in the opening, that the bookstore has all kinds of things, all yes. types of encouraging, yes. Wearable art. Why don't you tell us a little more about what you carry here?
Oh my goodness, we have sort of evolved, obviously, over the 10 years mm-hmm. that we've been here.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, 10 years we've been able to maintain, and so we have become what I call a full service mm-hmm. bookstore. So in addition to books mm-hmm. and Bibles mm-hmm. and different resource and reference materials, mm-hmm. our aim is to partner with other believers mm-hmm. and other people in general who want to display their witness. Mm-hmm. And so that's sort of how we started with the graphic tees and hoodies and sweatshirts. And I started this thing called Wear Your Witness campaign. And basically it many times a tee or a sweatshirt is a conversation starter.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've had many people say, oh, I love your shirt. Well, that's an opportunity to tell them about my faith.
Yeah.
And so and then, your coffee mug at your workplace can be a witness.
Yeah.
Or, there's so many other ways that you can witness about your faith without opening your mouth, and that people will come to you and take that opportunity to express what they feel about it, or how they think about it, or how they like it or don't like it. But either way, it opens up a conversation. And so we carry greeting cards and tote bags and coffee mugs and you name it.
Yeah.
And we've sort of evolved. We carry communion supplies, because one of the things that we found is sometimes the smaller churches don't always have communion supplies on Sundays, or offering envelopes. You don't want to order 1,000, you just need 100 or whatever. So we've tried to be responsive to what our community has shown us and told us that they need here.
Well, I will tell you, having been here a few times, that one can find oneself walking out with lots of things that you're like, yeah, I like that mug. I like that shirt.
Yeah, exactly. That's
and
the
so
plan.
it's a great place to find things to keep yourself encouraged.
Yes.
While witnessing to others.
Absolutely.
Because people are like, where do you get your mug from? Oh, I got it from Better Life. Thank you.
Yeah. And that's the whole idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Black-owned bookstores are few and far between in certain parts of the country. As someone who's traveled in different parts of the country, I can tell you it can be kind of scarce to find a Black-owned bookstore, or a bookstore that has a good selection, a diverse offering of books by Black authors. How significant is it to have a Black-owned bookstore in this community and even beyond?
I think that it's extremely significant for a number of reasons. One is that, to your point, I think that it is imperative that we hear voices from people who look like us.
Yes.
Those experiences, those perspectives, those belief systems, all of that is a part of feeding and helping us develop as people of color. And so I think it's crucial for that reason. Secondly, and this may sound a little, but I do think that one of the other things, being a Black-owned bookstore to the Black community, is how you are received.
Yes.
And treated even in a space.
Yes, ma'am.
And so it is our goal, our church, in and of itself, is the overarching goal is always excellence. However, how people are received and treated here is a part of that excellence.
Yes.
And so we strive to exceed expectations.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You're always welcome here. You don't have to buy all the time, but you're welcome here. We're glad to see you. Come in and have a cup of coffee, have a bottle of water, grab a piece of candy. You don't have to buy anything. Just come in. We're glad to see you.
Excellence is imperative, because when you go to a bookstore and you walk in and you don't see, I've been in so many bookstores where I don't see any books. And I'm thinking, how does someone order books and you don't manage to include any books, not even like the autobiography of Malcolm X? Like,
there are no Black voices.
There are no Black voices in this whole bookstore.
Really?
And so I just, I've seen a lot, on the road. And so I have a great appreciation for A Better Life.
Yeah.
Because there is a concerted effort, and just simply because Black bookstores, they are concentrated in certain parts of the country.
Right.
You can go to DC and you're going to find bookstores,
or
right?
Atlanta, I'm sure.
Atlanta, you can go to New York, New Jersey. You're going to find Black-owned bookstores, but there are certain parts of the country where you're not going to find not just Black book-owned bookstores. You're not going to even find books written by Black people.
Yeah.
So there's something very important there.
Yeah.
A Better Life Bookstore is at this intersection of ministry and marketplace. How special is it to operate an establishment that has the capacity to minister to the spirit, soul, and body while carrying out the work of the kingdom?
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's a great question. I think that here is my philosophy as I meet people day in and day out.
Mm-hmm.
I always start out, I meet you where you are.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right. So I'm not going to preach at you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to tell you what you should do.
Mm-hmm.
But I do always want to present an opportunity for you to consider.
Yes. Yes.
And it's based on and comes from a place of genuine appreciation and valuing every soul.
That's it. Mm-hmm.
Everyone, whoever you are, wherever you came from, or wherever you're going, you have value. Mm-hmm. And so that informs how we receive people in this space. Mm-hmm. Now, the other thing that's really interesting, though, is that people oftentimes look up Christian bookstore in my area, because they're looking for something for someone, yes, not necessarily for themselves. Mm-hmm. But here is the thing that I find over and over, and back there on that wall, we have a prayer board. Mm-hmm. And it is amazing to me how many times, just in talking and just sharing, mm-hmm, that someone may come in looking for something for someone else, and I wind up praying for them. Mm-hmm. Because here is the bottom line. Christian and we all hurt.
Yes.
We all have struggles and disappointments and trials. We all have ups and downs, mm-hmm, and what have you. And so if you can meet people where they are and tap into that opens the door for opportunity to, yes, minister. So you may be looking for a book, but God responds with a prayer.
Yes. Yes.
So that's kind of how that
knowing exactly
works.
Where to send you, so, yeah, that you can, yeah, get exactly what you
that's
need.
That's exactly right.
There's no better business to be in than the kingdom.
That's right. You get no argument from me, yeah, about that.
What's next for a Better Life Bookstore?
Oh,
because gosh, it keeps evolving every time I hear. There's something new every time I come in. I'm like, oh, she shifted that over there. There's this rack. There's some new towels. And,
yeah, there's
all these new things. So you can get your Mother's Day, by the way.
Yes.
Come and get your Mother's Day gifts here. There's a great selection of things for mothers and, yeah, fathers, and jewelry. All kinds, yeah, of things here that, yeah, really will encourage the person who's on the receiving end.
Yeah.
The recipient will be encouraged. So make your way to Better Life Bookstore. So we're going to get back to the question. All right. What's next for a Better Life Bookstore?
Well, as you well know, we have this fabulous website.
Yes, ma'am.
That we are absolutely loving, because what that basically has done is we had a Facebook page, mm-hmm, but now that we have this beautiful, highly functioning website, mm-hmm, what that has done, in all honesty, is open the world. Mm-hmm. And to your point, there are places that don't have what we offer. Mm-hmm. And so we're finding that people from, I didn't even know they had Black people in Iowa. Forgive me. But we're, yes, getting orders from Iowa, uh-huh, or Indiana, or this, so the country, and even, yes, the world, because when I look at the analytics,
yes,
people from different countries even,
yes,
are coming to our website. Mm-hmm. And so what's next for us is to continue to listen to, mm-hmm, our customers, to make sure that we're responsive, mm-hmm, to what they need, to continue to provide a welcoming, clean, attractive, mm-hmm, environment, mm-hmm, and to continue to offer a broad base, mm-hmm, of products and services, mm-hmm, that really serve our community and the world, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, with excellence. Yes. And so that's our goal. That's the path that we're on, and that's what's most important to, mm-hmm, us, that we represent Christ in the most excellent way, mm-hmm, to anyone who we have the opportunity to serve.
And you have an opportunity to order books, because there's a book that actually we read yesterday, for raising children. Mm-hmm. We are, I should say, on day 9 for raising children. That book I ordered through A Better Life. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it was perfect for, mm-hmm, the raising children. So if you have special, people can do special orders.
Absolutely.
Even if it's not in their current catalog, they can order special. They can make special order requests.
Yeah.
And there's a form on the site where you do that.
Absolutely. And you would know about that.
Yes, ma'am. So tell us, how can customers and authors contact the bookstore?
They can contact us through our website, of course, at www.abetterlifebookstore.org. They can reach me at 386-226-1122. They can reach out to me on our Facebook page, which is A Better Life Bookstore, or show up here at 869 Derbyshire Road in Daytona Beach. So you have many options to reach out to us. And let me just say this, that we kicked off what I call our literary series a few months ago we have a young man who is an author in our church who wrote a fantastic book for young people called Rhythm and Resolve. It's phenomenal.
I love the title.
Yeah, a phenomenal book. And he does just a most excellent presentation of the material, very engaging, informative, just really, really so proud of him. His name is Charles Jackson. He's from Daytona.
All right.
And but so he kicked it off. And so I am currently going through our materials now. I want to do an author signing and a literary event every couple of months. So that I want to bring people in and let them hear from the people who write books.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, and ask questions and get engaged and getting inspired and informed, and to bring that level of consciousness and involvement to our community. I think that's really important. And so we're committed to doing that.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that myself.
Yeah, we're going to do it. Every 2 months, there's going to be somebody here. I have people lined up waiting.
Yeah, I'm going to put my name in there too. Well, we are so happy that you have allowed us to come into A Better Life Bookstore and talk with you for a few minutes. We know that you're busy. People are like coming by, like, do we come? Like, do we come in?
Oh, yeah.
So we are so excited. We're going to let you get back to the business of helping people.
Thank you.
Have a better life.
Yes.
This is
A Better Life Bookstore is about making your life better. That's right. Yeah.
We want to thank you again. And you, as she said, you can find A Better Life Bookstore in many ways. And so we hope you make your way here to Derbyshire Road and visit A Better Life Bookstore. Thank you. Here at the International Great Black Read Aloud Day, or TIGBRAD as we call it, we are giving voice to words written by Black people around the world. We read for educational purposes, encouraging the exploration, purchase, and reading of books written by Black people. We look forward to sharing more written words with you.